We are in Denver, Colorado. There's a massive storm about to hit the mountains, so we are last second decided that we are going to rush into the mountains, try to get there before the storm hits, do some snowboarding with my good friend Charlie. It's been cold in Denver for the month or so. For the month or so that we've been here, it has been very chilly, and we are heading up to Winter Park, Colorado, where the high tomorrow is 10 degrees. The low is like -3 or something like that Fahrenheit. The mountains are very cloudy. Charlie said that the pass, Birthtown Pass, was closed this morning due to a crash and icy conditions. It's been snowing up there the majority of the day. It hasn't been above freezing in the county for like weeks, so there's a good chance the roads are gonna be icy. My van has no traction control and no ABS. We are on I-70 West, making our way into the mountains. Cassie's like, turn down the heat. But as you can see, the foothills have pretty good dusting on them, so cross your fingers here. We might be, this might be a bad idea. Traffic is already starting to look a little congested, and we are just, literally just starting to go up the hill. Look at that. Charlie's calling right now. What's up, you turkey? I am on the way. I just am starting to go up the hill on 70.
Alright, yeah, definitely be careful. It's not like snowing anymore, but a little dicey. It's been windy.
You said it was a little icy or dicey?
Icy and dicey.
Not what we want to hear, but you know what? That's how it goes.
Yeah, we got to go snowboarding. Pass is closed.
Well, bounce rates recovery. And agency is making a call, answering a few questions. They're bounce rates recovery.
Providers with 75 primary and specialty care.
It's looking snowier and snowier up there. You can see the snow coming down. We just pulled off of I-70 onto US 40, and we are officially in the snow. Yeah, the roads are moist. You can see the snow just barely flurrying down right now. Best case of the worst case scenario is we just stay up on top of the pass tonight and then hang out there in the morning until a plow truck, salt truck goes by, and then follow the plow down the hill. We're going through Empire, starting to see more snow on the ground closer to the road, starting to have more snow flurrying. Cassie's pretty nervous about it all. But we're in for it now, Cass. There's nothing we can do. Winter Park, 24 miles. That's all we gotta make it. Road icy in areas. Use caution. All right, man. We'll do our best. It's looking like it's gonna be whiteout conditions in about 5 minutes of going up the pass. Ooh, doggy. It's getting worse. It is getting worse. That's okay. We're down to 40 miles an hour. Yep. There's more and more traffic and more snow. These are things that we're okay with. As you can see, there's some good snowpack up here. A couple little tests here on how slick it is, and so far we're feeling good. The road's fine like this for going up the pass. I'm starting to question already if I might camp at the top of the pass. I feel more comfortable driving up a slippery hill than going down a slippery hill. One of the sketchiest moments I've ever had driving the van was going down the backside of this pass. The back end kicked out pretty well sideways. On top of the roads being totally covered, it is a brisk 10 degrees out right now. Once again, these are all things that I am okay with and prepared for, but just setting the scene for you guys. Subaru is extremely frightened. Dude is hardly moving. We might have to pass him. Another switchback covered in snow. Feeling pretty grippy through it. So this is what we're working with right now. The last roundabout, we were sideways around. Or the last, what am I saying? I'm nervous. Last switchback we just went around. We understeered a little bit. My front tires kind of pushed through it, and then my back end kicked out a little bit. It's slick. It is very slick out. Bro's got Colorado plates, but he's driving like he's a Floridan. No offense to Florida. I should have passed this guy down on the straights earlier when I said I wanted to, because he is being a hazard for me. I think that we were at the top of the pass. Shit, this is the top of the pass. Homie's turning in there. I'm gonna do a little brake test here, see how slick it feels. Oh, it's slick, dude. We were just sliding majorly. Oh, do I regret pulling in this snowy parking lot? Maybe. Shit's flying off the shelves. All right, we're coming to a stop. Woo! I just don't know. We're down to 5 degrees. So there's a live plow tracker. Colorado has a live plow tracker showing where their snow plows are. Supposedly there's one coming up the pass behind me right now. So I think as of right now, I'm just gonna sit right here and wait to see if the snow plow's gonna come by. If the snow plow comes by, then we'll follow him down the hill. Otherwise we're waiting until the morning because it's too slick. So we are somewhere around there, where those green trails are. Plows at the bottom of the pass. Snow with ice and snow packed. This plow was going the opposite direction. I'm hoping he's turning around right now to head back down the pass. This guy's going down, we're following him. I think he is. Maybe not. Just want to make sure he's not going to stop right there. Oh shit, he is. So it doesn't look like he's going back down right now, so we're just going to hang out. I have eyes on the other plow. He's not going down either. What's going on here, fellas? This plow is rolling out right now. We're going for it. Okay, that's not the best sight to see right off the bat. Oh, but there is a plow in front of us, so we're just gonna go unbelievably slow the entire way. Welcome to Grand County, people. I'm feeling good so far. We got sand on the road right in front of us. It's not gonna build up any speed at all. Doing like a solid 20, no traction control, no ABS. I believe that we are coming up on the corner that I have had an experience with in the past. Okay, so we're slowing way down before the turn. Dude, the plow out front needs to drop it a little bit lower, man. Doesn't he know that there's a house driving behind him? Snow is piled up high though. I mean, each side of the road the snow's at least 4 foot up. I mean, the snow's as tall as the truck right there. I am moving slower than a Honda Civic going fast. Don't want to send it over the hill on that side, that's for sure. You can't tell me that's not just insanely beautiful though. Winter in the Rocky Mountains is truly a sight to see, and I hope that everybody watching this video has had a chance to see it or gets a chance to see it. And if not, I hope that you're enjoying it right now. Side of the guardrail. That's a long ways down. Got a little bit of traffic behind me, but thankfully we're behind a snowplow, so it's not my fault. It can only go as fast as the plow will let us. The only concern that I have right now is it smells really hot. It smells like really, really hot. Hopefully that's the snowplow's brakes. not mine, and not my electrical system. We're charging off of the alternator the entire time we've been driving, so we got our solar batteries nice and plump full. So then when we go snowboarding, we can leave the heater running for Cassie all night, and the heater is going to be running really hard all night tonight. Once you get close to 0 degrees or under 0 degrees Fahrenheit, the diesel heater has to run pretty hard to keep up. Oh yeah, I see glare ice on the road now. The road is getting really shiny. You guys can see the flashing of the lights reflecting off the ice in the middle of the road there. Luckily, the pass is starting to flatten out. We're pretty much towards the bottom of it. I think there's 1 or 2 more switchbacks. So sweet, Cassie. Cassie's gonna be so excited to get to G-Lot. If you guys have watched the channel for a long time, where we're heading right now might look really familiar to you. Half of our videos on this YouTube channel were edited, filmed, and published in the parking lot that we're about to be parking in for the night. G-Lot, a camping allowed parking lot in Winter Park. It's just super sick that Winter Park offers free parking for campers overnight. Not many resorts do that. Actually, most resorts are pretty strict with that. They are not a fan. I understand why they wouldn't. Us van life people, we're a major liability. I got propane and diesel right beside each other, right behind me. I get it. But we're pretty much down the pass. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like my anxiety is like lifting. Oh dude, my camera's overheating. Maybe it's my camera that smells hot. My camera doesn't smell hot. Son of a gun, we made it. Winter Park Resort, baby. And straight across from the resort is where we'll be calling home. Let's see if we can manage to find a campsite we're not going to get stuck in now. Because this is where we are camping. This is the infamous G-Lot, one of my favorite places to be in the van. Okay, so I'm not seeing any campers. I'm not seeing any camper vans. I think I'm just going to park over here. This is it, man. We're backing in right here. What's up, man?
What's up? How are you?
Good. How are you, dude?
Good.
How was the snow?
Today was nice.
Was?
Nice. Hopefully this tomorrow.
After that white knuckle drive, I'm feeling nothing but relief, backing into one of my favorite campsites in the Rocky Mountains, with intentions of making some tacos, playing some old school RuneScape, and having a relaxing night preparing for a full day of snowboarding the next morning. Sadly, the night had different plans for me. With all my shoulder injuries and surgery, I was definitely worried that a day of snowboarding could land me in the hospital, but I surely thought I'd at least make it onto the slopes first. Made it. Just like that. Cassie's like, whoa. All right, let me in. We can't let all the heat out. This one fell down stepping in. I was about to slipped. Woo! We made it, Cassie! We made it! Nine degrees, so at least it's a little bit warmer than it was on the pass. And the last concern of the night is, since we were charging the batteries off the alternator the entire drive up here, sometimes the batteries don't react well to that. So fingers crossed, I'm gonna turn off the charger right now. Hopefully these lights don't turn off. Fuck. Oh, we're good. Sometimes when I shut off that charger, the entire system dies and the batteries lock out and they don't want to turn back on. So nights like tonight, and there I sit unable to turn on my diesel heater because I can't get the power to turn on. But we're chilling. We're gonna get bundled up and I'm gonna take this hound dog on a little walk. Let's get bundled up and go play in the snow. I don't want to be out there too long. I want to get tacos going and just relax after that stressful drive. Izzy, do you want to jump in the snow pile? God. It feels really good to be in the mountains. What'd you smell? Because you want to jump in the snowbank? Boom! Yes, you did. No, come on! I'm not going in there. Good girl. Ooh, that's so heckin' fun. So the guy that I just talked to while we're parking the van. You guys might have heard it. Come on, kids. We said that they got 6 inches of fresh snow today, and they're expecting about 6 inches tonight. Should have some fresh pow in the morning, Cass. Oh, Cassie's starting to limp. Her little feetsies are getting cold. She's like, we gotta get back to the van. Yeah, that's too deep for Cassie. Go potty. Go potty, Kissy. Why are you dragging me through the snow? Aww. She's like, no, my paws are cold. All right, let's go load up. Come on, let's go inside. I'm gonna relax for about 10 minutes, and then we're starting dinner. Just fired up the heater as we're cleaning things up, and it sounds like it's going well. Cassie's nice and cozy. Heat is kicking in high drive right now. Heater's going. Shuttle's rolling into the lot. What is this? That is dinner. I forgot to put that in the fridge on the drive up here, so I threw it out in the snowbank right when we got here. Homie's hurrying for the bus. It's filmception. Let's get this on the stove. Our little house. But before we get supper going, gotta get the RuneScape fired up. All right, we are training range. We're gonna get some tacos going on the range. Isn't this called a range? Don't some people call a stove a range? The last thing is I hope I have enough propane to make our meal, because I don't know. I literally sprinted through the entire store because I knew the storm was hitting, so like literally every minute that I could save to get onto the road, the better odds were for not getting caught in the snowstorm. So I hurried through the store and I didn't get any onion or green pepper or anything to go with my turkey meat. Hopefully this turkey's good. After sitting in the warmth for well over an hour. That's what it is. I don't got any other options, so we're eating it. It smells a little interesting, actually. We shall see. This is a look out my window. Fresh pow all around the van. We should be gearing up to go snowboarding, but instead we are heading to the hospital. First I gotta take Cassie out, let her go potty. Snow's still coming down. Everybody's getting ready to go ski, waiting for the bus. I'm heading to the hospital. Roads aren't looking great. Ski slopes sure are looking great though. Snow covered. Snow on the trees, snow on the run, snow coming down, snow on the road. Alright, we're just gonna be taking her nice and slow. Rolling through Winter Park. I believe we're pulling up to the hospital here. I think it's one of these next right turns. There it is, there's the hospital. Boy, oh boy. So anybody that's stuck around this far in the video is probably just waiting to figure out, why did I go to the hospital? Why didn't I go snowboarding? I don't really have the greatest answer. What happened was, right as dinner was starting to get finished, I started losing feeling in my hands. They went from numb to more of like a prickly numbness, where if I touched anything, it felt like needles poking my hands. That snowballed into me getting really lightheaded and about passing out in the van. So I shut off dinner, laid down for like half hour or something, finally came through enough to be able to eat a taco. I woke up the next morning with feeling in my hands, but I still just thought it probably wasn't the best idea to go snowboarding. I've had weird nerve issues ever since I had shoulder surgery, so I just figured that it could have been something like that. So with a huge amount of travels planned right after the day of snowboarding, heading to Cassie's hometown to tell Cassie's story in our next video, I figured it would be better safe than sorry and get checked out before I hit the road. The doctor was super unsure as to what could be causing the issues. She thought, 1, I definitely have Raynaud's syndrome, just basically bad blood flow. 2, she assumed that it was a pinched nerve somewhere in my neck, and that's why both of my hands went numb and not just my bad shoulder, my right hand. It really reminds me of my pancreas issues, on how the doctors couldn't find any physical problems with me, so that left me to assume that it was a nervous system kind of thing. And after the long, stressful day of driving, my nervous system was just shot, and then that freaked out my physical nervous system. So I don't know. Everything happens for a reason. Instead of a hectic day of snowboarding before a long day of driving, it led me just to hanging out with my buddy Charlie, which was the main reason I went to the mountains anyway. Snowboarding was just a good byproduct of getting to hang out with one of my great friends. So we spent the whole day inside talking more than we ever could have on the snow chairlift. The doctor and I both agreed it would be best for my health to go somewhere warmer, so that's just what we did, and you'll see that in our next video. Thanks for watching until the end, and to let me know that you did watch until the end, comment where you think that we're heading next.